Good evening, friends. Today we will discuss on the topic of paradox of India's global rise and its regional decline. In this topic, we will see first introduction, that is context, and extraneous factors which are relates to this regional decline, and the rise of China and India, what it has to do, and some of the soft powers also we will discuss. For coming to the introduction, one of the deeply perplexing paradoxes of contemporary Indian foreign policy is that globally rising India is also a regional declining power. While India's global rise is a functional growth in the absolute power, India's aggregate power has grown over past two decades, evident in the robust economic growth such that military capabilities and largely young demography. It including a key global institutions like G20 summit and G7, BRICS. These all are the key global institutions where the India has central position geographically and otherwise. Now we will see extra factors which will relates to the global rise. Despite this global rise, paradoxically and wrongly, India's influence is declining in South Asia. During Cold War, China influence in the region. Today, India's power and influence in the region has sharply declined during Cold War. Paradoxically, again, some of the factors that have led to decline of India influence in the region are also the reasons behind India's global prominence. While interest in the Indo-Pacific has increased, India's global prominence as an indispensable Indo-Pacific power. New Delhi, which is the capital of India, New Delhi, great power balance in the Indo-Pacific may have stretched continental neighborhood. If the India global rise steps from the growth absolute power, this dichotomy has profound implications for New Delhi global inspirations. In this global rise, we will see rise of China points. But the rise of China explains India's regional decline. This rise of China explains India's regional decline than anything else. Today, India is more powerful than it has ever been in nearly 2 centuries. The arrival of China in South Sea, the withdrawal of United States from the region, the India tilt to Indo-Pacific have shifted the regional balance of power in the Beijing favor. China capital. While the presence of rising superpowers as its doorsteps for the first time is at the heart of this paradox, the growing obsolescence of South Asia as a geopolitical construct adds to India's diminishing holds on the region. This is the rise of China. Now we will see the soft power. Finally, New Delhi should make creative uses of its soft power to retain the influence in the region. The dichotomy between the India's global rise and regional decline has profound implications for the India's global aspirations. It is a legitimate question to ask whether a country that is unable to maintain primacy in its periphery will be able to be pivotal power in the international politics or not, but encourage informal and unofficial conflict. Thank you.